know as it is currently now, the quality of graduates, he has mentioned a very good point that some of the youth don't want to be involved in certain businesses. They are not trainable. I want to ask, the current quality of education available, graduates do we have available, do you think they are employable?
Yeah, I think that question is relative because apparently we have some that are classically good, and they could always stand, they know their onions, yes, anywhere, anywhere in the world. And we have some that, apparently that these ones, cannot just, defend, the certificate.
The certificate, but on the level?
Sorry?
On the level, how do you place it?
Yeah, of course. I think it would be 2018. And if you want to be more generous, you will say 30-70, okay? And now, why am I saying that? Because over the years, our investment in education has rather been on the declining side.
Exactly.
And it's quite regrettable, it's quite unfortunate, because any society that neglects her education is ultimately, planning to fail her posterity. And that is where we find ourselves today. We have a situation where if you must, tackle the challenge of unemployment in your country, you must go back to the root, just like you said. Because one, if you are looking at employability of an individual, it has to do with the total development of that person.
Yes.
Because if the person is well developed, the person will not even necessarily have to look for a job. The person could even automatically leave from school and become an employer of labor in the first instance. Because we have situations where in other climes, right from your secondary education to your higher institution level, you are able to understand the rudiments of entrepreneurship, of livelihood skills, and you're able to build and consolidate on that after school, and you're able to start from somewhere, and then you get some leverages, some support from the government, where you could have enabling environment to thrive as a young woman or as a young man. But we don't have all of that in this country. Going back to education, you have to even look at the foundational stage down to the point of basic education. Right now, we have our basic educational system suffering untold neglect in the history of this country. The UBEC fund that is available for governors to claim, based on tripartite partnership between the state government and the federal government. As we speak, there are some governors that have not claimed their UBEC fund. Kogi State is a good example of that.
They have not claimed
1.25, yes, 1.25 billion naira, okay, is available for Kogi State to claim. And as we speak, the young man has not gone to claim that money. Now, what that means,
he has not gotten it?
These are the facts are there.
It could be that he has gotten it, but he doesn't know what to do with it.
Oh,
does he know
the purpose of UBEC fund is very clear. I mean, it's to develop basic educational, infrastructures and human capital. Yes. Now, the thing is this: if, as a governor, you don't have education as a priority, you are going to see that over and over again. And this situation is almost the same in most of the states, that you don't have education as